Cleopatra, the last queen of Egypt, a figure shrouded in mystique and glamour. She's remembered as a captivating beauty who ensnared the hearts of powerful men. Yet she was so much more than that. Behind the veil of allure and power, Cleopatra was a shrewd ruler, a skilled diplomat, and a woman of indomitable spirit. Born into the Ptolemaic dynasty in 69 BCE, she ascended to the throne at the tender age of 18. Her reign was marked by political intrigue, passionate love affairs, and a relentless struggle for power. Yet, at the heart of it all, Cleopatra was a woman deeply devoted to her kingdom and its ancient traditions. While her beauty is often the focus of tales and legends, Cleopatra was also a woman of exceptional intellect. She was fluent in several languages, making her a master diplomat. Her political acumen and strategic brilliance were unparalleled, enabling her to navigate the treacherous waters of a world dominated by powerful men and empires. Despite the tumultuous times she lived in, Cleopatra sought to preserve and revive the rich cultural heritage of Egypt. She aligned herself with the goddess Isis, presenting herself as a living deity, a move that further cemented her power and influence. Her personal life was as dramatic as her political one. The love affairs with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony are stuff of legends, bringing both immense power and heartbreaking tragedy. Yet even in her personal trials, Cleopatra's resilience shone through, a testament to her extraordinary spirit. The enigma of Cleopatra continues to intrigue us even today, centuries after her reign. Through the study of ancient texts, artifacts, and the accounts of historians, we're on a quest to unveil the truth behind the legend. There are still many secrets to unlock, many facets of Cleopatra's life and reign to explore. And that's exactly what we aim to do in this series. So buckle up for a thrilling journey into the heart of ancient Egypt as we unravel the enigma of Cleopatra, the last queen of Egypt. Born in 69 BCE, Cleopatra ascended to the throne at a tender age of 18, Cleopatra's seventh. Philopator was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a family with Greek origins that ruled over Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. A family known for its ruthlessness and, dare we say, unique family dynamics. In fact, it was not uncommon for Ptolemaic siblings to marry each other, a tradition Cleopatra herself would continue. As the daughter of Ptolemy the Fourth, Cleopatra was not originally expected to rule. However, after her father's death, she inherited the throne and was forced to marry her younger brother, Ptolemy the 13th, as per tradition. A situation that was far from ideal for our young queen. But this was just the beginning of Cleopatra's trials. She was a woman in a world of men, a Greek in a land of Egyptians. Yet she was determined to rule. Cleopatra was well-educated, intelligent, and ambitious. She was fluent in 9 languages, a testament to her intellectual prowess. Her charisma and political acumen made her a force to be reckoned with. Cleopatra's early reign was marked by political strife and familial conflict. Her brother, Ptolemy the 13th, was not content playing second fiddle. He sought to seize the throne, leading to a civil war that would ultimately result in his death and Cleopatra's undisputed ascension to the throne. It was a tumultuous beginning for the young queen, but Cleopatra was resilient. She navigated the political chaos of her early reign with an iron will and a sharp mind. Her determination to hold on to power, despite the odds, was a testament to her strength and resilience. But this was only the start of Cleopatra's story. As she assumed the throne, she stepped into a world of power, politics, and intrigue. It was a world fraught with danger, but also filled with opportunity. And Cleopatra, with her intellect, charisma, and sheer determination, was more than ready to seize it. A young queen, Cleopatra was about to face a world of power, politics, and intrigue. Cleopatra, more than a seductive beauty, was a skilled diplomat and a powerful ruler. This queen, who navigated the treacherous waters of politics in a male-dominated world, was a force to be reckoned with. Cleopatra was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a family known for its political acumen. She was well-educated, fluent in several languages, and savvy in the art of diplomacy. Her multilingual skills played a vital role in her diplomatic strategies, allowing her to communicate directly with foreign leaders, an unusual feat for a queen in her time. Her rule marked a period of political and economic stability in Egypt. She implemented policies that fostered economic growth, strengthened her military, and promoted arts and science. She was not just a queen who sat on a throne, but an active participant in governing her kingdom, often making crucial decisions that shaped Egypt's future. During her reign, Cleopatra formed strategic alliances to maintain her power. One of her most notable alliances was with Julius Caesar, the powerful Roman general. This alliance not only provided her with a strong ally, but also secured her position as Egypt's ruler. Cleopatra's political prowess extended beyond her alliances. She was known for her strategic brilliance, often using her charm and intelligence to sway her adversaries. Her ability to manipulate political situations for her benefit was a testament to her exceptional diplomatic skills. But Cleopatra's rule was not just about political maneuvering and forming alliances. She was deeply committed to her people, making significant efforts to improve their lives. Her rule saw the construction of many public works and monuments, which served as a testament to her dedication to her kingdom. In short, Cleopatra was not just a queen, she was a force to be reckoned with. She was a woman of immense power and influence, a skilled diplomat and a shrewd politician. Her reign was marked by stability and prosperity, and her legacy continues to captivate us to this day. The ever-looming threat of Rome, a power-hungry empire, was a constant in Cleopatra's reign. Rome at this time was an unstoppable force. Its legions were spreading out, its influence was growing, and its hunger for wealth and territory was insatiable. Egypt, with its abundant resources and strategic location, was an attractive target for this burgeoning empire. However, Cleopatra was not one to be easily intimidated. She understood the political climate of the time and knew the value of her kingdom. She was aware that Rome's expansionist policies posed a significant threat to her reign and the independence of Egypt. But Cleopatra was a shrewd strategist, and she was not about to let her kingdom fall into Roman hands without a fight. Her strategy was a mix of diplomacy and personal charm. She formed alliances with powerful Roman leaders, such as Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, using these relationships to her advantage. These alliances were not just political but personal as well, adding a layer of complexity to her dealings with Rome. Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar, for instance, helped her secure the throne of Egypt. Later, her alliance with Mark Antony was a calculated move to maintain her power and keep Rome at bay. This relationship, though controversial, was pivotal in the political landscape of the time. However, despite her best efforts, Cleopatra's reign was fraught with challenges. Rome's ambition was relentless, and the political landscape was ever-changing. Cleopatra had to navigate these turbulent waters with utmost caution, always staying one step ahead of her adversaries. Cleopatra's strategies, though not always successful, demonstrate her determination and resilience. She was a queen who would not be dominated, a woman who would not be silenced. In the face of adversity, Cleopatra held her ground. Her story is a testament to her strength, her intelligence, and her unyielding will to protect her kingdom at all costs. Cleopatra was deeply devoted to preserving and reviving Egyptian culture. This was a woman who, beyond the allure of her charm and the weight of her crown, bore a profound love for her country's heritage. Cleopatra's reign was a time of cultural resurgence. She sought to rekindle the ancient practices and traditions that were the bedrock of Egyptian civilization. From grand architectural projects to the revival of old religious customs, Cleopatra's efforts breathed new life into the splendors of Egypt's glorious past. But Cleopatra's dedication to her culture wasn't limited to mere restoration. She took it a step further, weaving her own identity into the fabric of Egypt's divine mythology. She aligned herself with the goddess Isis, the revered deity of motherhood, magic, and healing. This was no small claim. By presenting herself as a living embodiment of Isis, Cleopatra was asserting her divine right to rule. She was sending a powerful message not just to her people but to the world. She was not merely a queen, but a goddess walking among mortals. This bold move was more than a political strategy. It was a testament to Cleopatra's deep connection with her culture and her dedication to preserving it. She was willing to place herself at the heart of Egypt's spiritual life, intertwining her fate with that of her kingdom. Cleopatra's efforts to safeguard and revive her culture were not in vain. Even today, centuries after her death, the echoes of her reign continue to resonate. The temples she built still stand as a testament to her devotion, and her story continues to captivate us. Cleopatra was a queen who ruled with both political savvy and cultural sensitivity. Her reign was a vibrant tapestry of power, passion, and preservation. She was not just the Queen of Egypt, but also its greatest champion. A woman of substance, a woman of power, and a woman of culture. Cleopatra the queen was also Cleopatra the goddess. Her life was a testament to her love for her culture and her people. She was a woman who wore many crowns, but above all, she was a proud daughter of Egypt. Cleopatra's relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were filled with love, scandal, and tragedy. Cleopatra's romantic alliances were not just matters of the heart, but strategic political maneuvers. Julius Caesar, the powerful Roman leader, was her first notable ally. With Caesar, she found not just a lover, but a powerful ally who could protect her throne. Their relationship was a whirlwind of passion and power, culminating in the birth of a son, Caesarion. Yet their love story was short-lived. Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE sent shockwaves through Rome and Egypt, leaving Cleopatra in a precarious position. But the queen was not one to be easily deterred. As the saying goes, she was a woman who knew how to play her cards right. Enter Mark Antony, a man known for his charm and military prowess. He was one of the 3 men who took control of Rome after Caesar's death. Cleopatra saw in Antony another opportunity to strengthen her position and protect Egypt. Their alliance was more than political. They shared a passionate love affair, producing 3 children. Yet, their relationship was fraught with scandal. Antony's decision to marry Cleopatra, despite being married to Octavia, the sister of his co-ruler Octavian, was seen as a betrayal by many in Rome. This scandal was the beginning of the end for both Antony and Cleopatra. It sparked a war between Antony and Octavian, leading to Antony's defeat and subsequent suicide. Heartbroken by Antony's death, and faced with the prospect of being paraded through Rome as a captive, Cleopatra chose to end her own life. It is said that she died from the bite of an asp, a symbol of divine royalty. In love and war, Cleopatra's life was a saga of epic proportions. Her relationships with Caesar and Antony were not just love stories, but a testament to her political acumen and her determination to maintain Egypt's autonomy against the might of Rome. Cleopatra's life story is incomplete without the mention of her tragic end. This charismatic queen, who once held the world in her grip, met a fate that was as dramatic as her life. Cleopatra's end began with the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. It was a naval showdown between Cleopatra and Mark Antony against Octavian, Julius Caesar's adopted son and heir. The defeat was a severe blow both militarily and emotionally. It marked the beginning of the end for Cleopatra and Antony. In the aftermath of the battle, Antony, believing that Cleopatra had betrayed him, took his own life. The queen, stricken with grief over her lover's death, was left alone to face the victorious Octavian. In the face of defeat and capture, Cleopatra chose to end her own life. The exact circumstances of her death remain a mystery. The most popular tale tells of a deadly asp, a symbol of divine royalty, being smuggled into her quarters in a basket of figs. It is said that she held the snake to her breast, accepting its fatal bite willingly. Cleopatra's death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the end of Egypt's status as an independent kingdom. Egypt fell under Roman rule, becoming one of its provinces. The political fallout was immense. Octavian, who later became Augustus Caesar, the first Roman emperor, used Cleopatra's death to solidify his power. He paraded images of the fallen queen through Rome, showcasing his victory. Cleopatra's demise was a tragic end to a life of power, beauty, and intrigue. Yet, in her death, she ensured her immortal place in history. Her story continues to captivate us, a testament to her enduring influence. With Cleopatra's demise, an era ended and a legend was born. Her legacy continues to echo through the ages, a reminder of a queen who dared to defy an empire and left an indelible mark on the sands of time. The legacy of Cleopatra continues to astound us, centuries after her demise. This powerful queen, whose life was filled with passion, intrigue, and strategic brilliance, left behind a legacy that continues to shape our understanding of the ancient world. Cleopatra's life may be clouded by myth and legend, but through ongoing research and studies, we are able to piece together a clearer picture of this enigmatic ruler. From her political acumen to her cultural impact, her reign left an indelible mark on Egypt and the world beyond. Archaeologists, historians, and scholars across the globe dedicate their lives to unearthing clues about Cleopatra's life and reign. They pore over ancient texts, decipher hieroglyphics, and excavate artifacts, each discovery shedding new light on this fascinating queen. One such discovery is the Rosetta Stone, a significant breakthrough in understanding Egyptian hieroglyphics. This stone, inscribed with a decree issued at Memphis in 196 BCE, was instrumental in unlocking the secrets of ancient Egypt, and by extension, revealing more about Cleopatra's reign. Other fascinating finds include Egyptian coins bearing Cleopatra's image, giving us a glimpse into her rule and allowing us to better understand the economic climate of the time. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of decoding Cleopatra's legacy lies in understanding her as a person. Beyond the stories of her beauty and seductive powers, we find a woman of intellect and ambition, a ruler who used her skills and charm to navigate a world dominated by men. Through these discoveries, we gain a deeper understanding of Cleopatra's life and reign. We see a woman who was more than just a queen. She was a symbol of power and resilience, a beacon of culture and tradition, a leader who left an indelible mark on history. The mysteries of Cleopatra's life continue to captivate us as we decode her legacy. We may never fully understand this extraordinary woman, but every discovery brings us one step closer to the truth. Every piece of the puzzle adds to the picture of a queen who was as complex as she was captivating. And so, the search continues, the story unfolds, and Cleopatra's legacy lives on. Cleopatra, a woman of beauty, brains, and sheer determination, left an indelible mark on history. Cleopatra's life, cloaked in myth and legend, has captivated us, yet it's the woman behind the glamour that truly fascinates. Ascending to the throne at a tender age of 18, she ruled with an iron fist cloaked in a velvet glove, proving that she was more than just a pretty face. Her reign was a masterclass in diplomacy and strategy, skillfully navigating the turbulent waters of a time when Rome's hunger for power threatened her kingdom. Yet, she stood her ground, using her wit and political acumen to ensure Egypt's survival. Cleopatra's love for her culture was palpable. She embraced ancient traditions and aligned herself with the goddess Isis, presenting herself not just as a ruler, but a living deity. This was a woman who understood the power of perception and used it to her advantage. But even the strongest of rulers are not immune to the human condition. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were a testament to this, intertwining love, scandal, and tragedy in a narrative that ultimately led to her demise. As we reflect on her story, we are reminded of the complexities of her life. She was not just a queen, but a woman of substance, who left a legacy that continues to resonate. We see her not just in the chronicles of history, but in the hieroglyphics, artifacts, and tales that have survived the test of time. Cleopatra's life serves as a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, reminding us that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by our actions. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience and the enduring impact of a life lived with courage and conviction. As we unravel the ancient secrets of Cleopatra, we reveal the woman behind the legend. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned for more captivating historical revelations.